welcome to another exciting episode of Mix. Now I'm only 2 miles away from the happiest place on earth, the home of Peter Pan, Mickey Mouse, and the enchanted Alice in Wonderland. And right now I'm actually feeling a little bit like Alice because I've managed to track down a very elusive rabbit. Let's go mix up some cocktails at the secret Speakeasy bar, Blind Rabbit.
The Blind Rabbit is a 1920s themed speakeasy. If you're not familiar with speakeasies, it was during the time of Prohibition when alcohol was illegal and bars were hidden throughout. So what we do here is it's all craft cocktails. Every single morning someone comes in and they hand cut all of our ice. We juice all of our juices fresh every single day. We make our own flavors, infuse our own botanicals into gins to make our own gin flavors, just whatever we can do to kind of be as artisan as possible. Reservations are a little tricky. We don't have a phone. What we would have to do is just go on to our website and make reservations. It's also through Yelp and Facebook.
So our rules and regulations are put in place to make sure that everyone has a great experience here too. So we try to keep everyone here for an hour and a half to make sure that everyone gets to spend a certain amount of time here that we think is a good experience for them before we pass the seats on to the next people. We designed the space so that it was kind of hidden in plain sight so people wouldn't really know. Next to us is our restaurant Rolling Boil, so we serve a lot of different types of sake there. So we created this big sake wall with a hidden door that guests can come in from. And our exit is a bookshelf inside, but from the outside it all looks like old school whiskey crates.
When someone wants to look for the Blind Rabbit, we always tell them to look for the Black Rabbit handle. We definitely don't want to give it away because it's a part of the full experience in finding the place, but that's the only clue that we can give you. Look for the Black Rabbit handle.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the Blind Rabbit.
Oh, you found it. We're right here.
Oh my God, finally. You don't know how long I've been looking around for this.
Well, that's amazing. So did you have a reservation with us tonight?
I do, Tamee Harrison.
Oh, perfect. Hold on one sec. Great. Actually, the rest of your party's already inside. Just a few things I need to let you know before you enter. It is a 90-minute time frame on your reservation, and when you're ready to exit, it's going to be straight down this pathway to your left through the booking.
You got it.
All right, follow me.
Thank you. All right, everyone, I'm officially in. I have made it into the Blind Rabbit, and this is Lynette, and we are going to make a phenomenal cocktail for me. What is it called?
We're gonna make for you today a cocktail called the Debbie Does GIBSON.
Debbie Does GIBSON. I love it. What is it?
It's for those who like savory cocktails, kind of like a dirty martini.
Like it?
And a classic gin Gibson.
Yep.
But here we put a little twist on it. We use house-made pickle juice.
Ooh, okay, so let's get to it.
First off, I use a little bit of pink peppercorn tincture.
Okay.
We take a bunch of pink peppercorns and I put it into a CO2 charger and it instantly infuses it into any spirit you want. Next is a dash of celery bitters.
Celery bitters. Do you make your bitters here as well?
Some of them we do, yes.
Okay.
Next would be some botanical gin.
Gin, always a fave. And I notice you're not actually making it in the classic shaker.
No, we stir our martinis here. Some beautiful ice.
So basically I can't say dirty martini shaken, not stirred, right? Not this case.
Not in this case, no.
James Bond will not be coming here, unfortunately. Not for this drink, anyway. Damn it.
Next would be our house-made pickle juice.
Again, house-made, love it.
I grow a lot of the herbs and spices in my garden, and I use it to make fresh pickle juice.
Nice. I cannot wait to taste this.
And stir it a little bit.
Stir it around.
Sit around 30, 40 rotations.
And then does this go into a specific glass?
It does. It goes into this beautiful coupe glass right here.
Coupe glass. Strain it good.
Strain it nice and good. And then we also have for garnish a house-made pickled red onion that I grow myself.
Ooh.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Debbie Does GIBSON. Bottoms up. Ooh, this is good. Strong and nice and pickly. Actually, I'm gonna eat the onion too. I can just eat the onion, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Our food is definitely a beautiful accent to our cocktails. The most popular being the duck confit mac and cheese, which is duck cooked in its own fat with a 3-cheese bechamel sauce drizzled with truffle oil.
And our food rotates just as often as our cocktails do. Hero's doing an amazing job with our menu, and he's cranking night and day out there for us. But we have a roasted bone marrow that's amazing. Our burger, and we tried to swap those out one time, and there was like uproar. It was like Frankenstein's monster. Like people were beating down the door, so we had to bring them back.
We collaborate a lot with Downstairs, and especially with this coming up season, their theme is like night at the movies. So it's kind of concession stand. So we look at their cocktails, kind of do like a little play on concession food there, and put a little twist on the menu for there.
When you're watching Netflix, you'll see if you like this movie, they have recommendations for you. So we're gonna do something a little fun with our menu and put, if you like a Manhattan, you'll enjoy these cocktails. If you like an old fashioned, you'll enjoy these cocktails.
All right, guys, I am now here with Andrew.
So I'm going to start off with the Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. That is going to start off with an ounce of pisco.
Okay, what exactly is pisco?
Pisco is a grape distilled spirit from Peru. There are 8 different varietals of grape that can be distilled into a pisco. This one is going to be a quebranta, so it's going to be a nice dry, crisp, slightly spicy grape. We also have an ounce of gin. We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of demerara simple syrup.
And the sweetness?
We've also got a little bit of lime juice, pineapple juice. Next, we're going to take a bunch of mint, basil, rosemary, and thyme. We're going to give that a good slap.
Good smacking.
Wakes everything up in there. We're going to do a nice healthy dash of celery bitters.
I'm assuming this whole thing goes in through a strainer or something because this can't
Yeah,
be.
it's the whole garden in there.
I mean, you could eat the basil, I suppose, with the drink. Why not?
It's a salad and a cocktail. We also put a little bit of vanilla in there. We're going to get ready to shake that.
That was just amazing to watch. Just that alone is worth making this drink over and over again, really, to be honest.
We're going to take a nice big rock and throw it in there.
Is this the glass and the rock that they make old fashions with, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, my stuff.
We've got a
Sieve,
double strainer, so we get all of those
bits
little
and bobs.
chunks out. It's a very herbaceous drink.
I can't wait. Oh, another smack.
Just to wake it all up. And this is a little bit of green chartreuse.
Okay,
We're
what is
just
that?
gonna
What is that?
drizzle on there. Green chartreuse is a really fun spirit from France. But this is Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Okay, here goes. This is really good. Sweet, sour, spicy, gardeny, good, evil. Everything's in here, so I'm just gonna disappear with this drink. Thank you, Andrew.
Absolutely.
What are we making?
So this one's a creation of my own. This is called the Boy from Detroit.
The boy from Detroit.
So what we did that was a little bit unique and what we found really exciting, we took a light roast coffee and we infused it into Campari.
Like it already? Okay.
Adds a nice little flavor to it. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of that.
Okay. Ooh.
Nice strong coffee taste.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do a Sicilian Amaro called Averna, which makes it a nice dark.
All right.
All right. And then we're gonna do a little bit of bourbon.
A little bit of bourbon.
Nice 4 Roses Yellow Label bourbon, gives a good mapley taste to it.
Okay. This is easy.
I know. 6 drops of
Vanilla.
vanilla. We call it Nilla. but
Nilla.
Yes, vanilla. We make our own vanilla with a little bit of Everclear and
6.
some vanilla beans.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just in case.
And then chocolate moly bitters that we also make.
Chocolate moly.
I shouldn't say us. Andrew makes.
Us. There's no I in team.
There you are.
How many?
Yeah, that's many.
One more. One more.
That's perfect.
Just for
All right.
good faith.
I'm gonna do another nice stir.
You know what? You can do that.
Oh, thank you so much.
Team. You can do the difficult part.
No, it's teamwork is what's gotten us this far. I imagine
see?
it'll get us just as far. And then would you like to stir?
Absolutely.
There you go. Have at it, my dear.
The back of my spoon is rotating around the glass, everybody. That's very important when I'm stirring this.
That's highly critical.
That proves that you're an actual professional.
All right, and now because this one's a little bit unique, what I like to do is we're gonna go ahead and pour it into the glass.
Do I need to strain it?
Yes, please strain it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna smoke the whole glass, everything, inside this beautiful cake presenter thing that you see from Beauty and the Beast. So there should be a rose floating in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
All right, so you're gonna take this and set it inside.
All right, anywhere or just here?
That's perfect, right there's great. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some fire, because we like fire here.
Smoke machine. Okay, what is happening now? Obviously smoke is going in there. Why would we need this?
It's adding a little bit of a nose to the glass. So you should be able to drink a cocktail visually. You should also, the second step should be the nose. Where
Like how you eat food, you eat with your eyes as well, like presentation and...
So here, this is presentation, right? You're sitting here at the bar, you see this thing full of smoke, you smell the cinnamon that's in there, and then so it's now just filled the entire room, right? And then it settles on top of there. We're gonna get a nice little bit of clear ice for it because we want a nice little dilution. And then we're just gonna get that smoke wafting up. You can see the smoke settling inside the glass, and then we'll just serve it just like that.
Oh yeah, you smell the smokiness. It's actually funny how intense that gets in such a small amount of time.
Yeah, and a small fun fact, cinnamon is considered an aphrodisiac for men.
Is it written? Want a sip?
I don't know
Want to take a sip? This is really good. You taste the coffee?
And the vanilla, yeah. We really enjoy cocktails with layers to them, so that it's just, you've got the coffee and the chocolate.
Well, I'm a coffee addict. I absolutely love chocolate. Cheers, everybody. This is absolutely phenomenal. The name of this is Boy from Detroit, and it's phenomenal.
I'm glad you dig it.
Thank you very much for this. Cheers, everybody. Bottoms up.
One of our more popular cocktails right now is a cocktail called the Wait For It. It's actually a mixed drink. The show itself just brings the house down.
So the next cocktail we're going to do is called Wait For It. This is a slightly fiery cocktail, literally not taste-wise, but it starts off with 2 ounces of freshly squeezed pineapple juice. We've got 2 ounces of aged rum. We're gonna do an ounce of lime juice and an ounce of simple syrup. Nice and viscous, so pour slow. Then we've got a little bit of vanilla. And we're gonna do what's called a whip shake on this. So we're gonna take just a couple of ice cubes that are nice and big, and we're gonna shake that until they are completely gone. Nice and frothy. Next we're gonna get our tray set up with a little bit of 151 proof rum on the tray and in the glass. And now comes the fun part. So a little bit of cinnamon in there makes it nice and sparkly. Don't try this at home. This is not safe at all. And the glass is hot, so you have to wait for it. And unfortunately, my dear, your time's up for tonight, but thank you so much for coming into the Blind Rabbit with us today. Chug a lug.
There you go. Chug it.
All right, so where do I go? This way?
We'll come out right this way. I can show you the secret
All right,
exit.
see you later, guys. Bye.
Cheerio.